Okay, we are now recording, and this is week 2 of our wellness education series. This is our nutrition and supplements class, and this is such an amazing class to learn about a healthy foundation, which is the great beginning. So last week, you guys heard, I have my oils, now what? And now you guys get that next step of your foundation. So I'm going to go ahead and let Stacy Egley, who taught your class last week. I'm going to let her take it away and start while I help our presenter, Kim Gentry, get on the line, and that way she can come on and do this class for you. Okay, so I'm going to leave it right there and let Stacy take it away. Thank you, Stacy, for jumping in.
Sure. So bear with me a little bit. I don't have any notes in front of me, but I think that we can go ahead and get rolling here. So if you are thinking about just in general, if you think about our health now, kind of over the last, like even over the last probably 20 years, if you've noticed, people around us are getting sick a lot more than maybe you would have heard about, years ago. And if you think about some of those reasons why people might be getting sick, think about a lot of the things that people are putting into their bodies nowadays. We didn't really have the fast food that we have nowadays. There's a lot more medication that we're kind of, singing around here. So, the next question is, do you think we get what we need for good health from food? So we'll talk a little bit about that as we go through our slides tonight. And the answer is yes, but also a little bit of no. So on our next slide. So if you think about nutrition is that pivotal, oh, there's Kim. Hi, Kim. Kim, we'll just let you take it away. You're still on mute, though. Can you unmute?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
There we go. Yes.
I don't know exactly where you were, but I popped in. My link didn't work at first, so sorry for being late.
Just started on this slide. No worries.
Okay. So we're talking about nutrition and how fundamental it is for our bodies and how it's great for us to really think about that every day, and how it allows our bodies to function and increases our energy, our mental clarity, and just supports our overall, inflammatory responses and cardiovascular health. So Amanda, could you go to the next slide, please? All right. So now we have our LLV, which is Doterra's #1 selling product. It has 12 servings of fruits and vegetables every single day. And I know I do not eat 12 servings of fruits and vegetables every single day. So it's made from a whole food source. There's no fillers. It maximizes our overall support. It has the omega-3s capsules, which preserve their potency. So it boosts my energy personally. For me, I had lost my pills for like a month, and then I found my packet of pills. So not having those for that month and then getting back into it, I was able to feel the difference immediately the next day. Like I was like, where are we doing? What are we doing? Let's go. Like, so I totally felt the difference in not having that. So it also, our body recognizes these pills, as an actual food source. So if you cannot take your omega-3s, I got this tip from Stacy because I had a trouble swallowing these pills when I first received them. So you can break them open and you can put them in something that you're drinking, but do not break open the fish oil pill. And that's that little red one that's in the picture right there, or else you will be burping fish oil. So I don't think anybody wants to do that. So yeah, that's what the Lifelong Vitality Pack does. And also it helps with achy pains and discomfort and things like that. So yeah, it helps me get better sleep. So next. All right. So the one we're talking about is our gut health, and 80% of our immunity lies within the gut. So the gut plays a vital role in our overall health and well-being. It's vital in everything from our weight, our immune function, and our mental wellness. So the first one here is Terrazyme. And Terrazyme is a digestive enzyme, and it helps our body just break down the foods and the stuff that we eat. So a lot of the foods that we eat are genetically modified. A lot of the foods that we eat from fast food places, they're not pure, they're not natural or things like that. So it just really helps with overall, digestion and the metabolic process. Sorry. Okay, the next one is the PB Assist. So what damages our gut health? An unhealthy diet, antibiotic uses, lack of regular physical activity, and poor sleep habits and stress. So the PB Assist, we have one for kids and we have one for adults. The PB Assist helps, it's a probiotic for your body and helps like boost your immunity. So the PB Assist is double encapsulated, and so it helps break it down. So when it goes from, our stomach has a lot of acid in it, right? So it helps it pass through the stomach and get to that small intestine before it's broken down, before the pill just breaks it all the way down. Then there's the PB Assist Junior, and that's for kids. And Stacy says it's like a little pixie stick. I've never actually seen this, but kids, tend to love it, and it tastes really good. So maybe they'll relate to it as candy when they're eating it. So our gut is where a lot of our serotonin is. And so the PB Assist and the PB Assist Junior just helps in general with that as well. So we can go into the next one. So these are just a lot of the supplements when we're talking about targeted options to maximize your health and wellness. And we'll go through these on the next slide as we'll go through them one by one. So here's the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex. Hold on, I have to move this over off my screen really quick. Okay, so the Deep Blue Polyphenol Complex, I just started using this in the last month and I love it. It helps support your muscle and joint comfort and function. It soothes occasional aches and discomfort. It can be used with the Deep Blue Rub and the Deep Blue Oil. So you take it as needed daily. I personally take it every single day now with the rest of my supplements because I have a lot of pain in my body, sometimes when I work out, or in my back or my feet. So this has really helped me every day with the pain that I have in things. 1 second, I lost my spot. Give me 1 second in my notes. Okay, so it helps with the achy joints. It assists with chronic pain. Combined with it, like if you take it with the oils and things like that, if you have sensitive skin, you might not want to take it 20 minutes before you're getting in the shower or 20 minutes before you're getting out of the shower. So I like the pain personally. So I take it I put it with the oils right when I get out the shower and combine it all together with the rub and the oil because I like to feel the burn and I want to burn out the pain. I feel like if it's burning out the pain for me. So it also is good with helping those with fibromyalgia, arthritis. For me, it helps with my plantar fasciitis that I have in my feet, as well as my sciatica that I have in my lower back. So you can take this daily as needed. Next slide, please. All right, Adaptive Calming Blend. I just started these as well. I participated in the study, and that's how I figured out that the Adaptive Calming Blend works for me, and I can tell the difference if I miss it in the morning. I personally like to take it first thing in the morning. So it calms and promotes positive feelings. It supports your mood and helps improve your state of mind. It encourages relaxation and mental well-being. It supports cognitive function and emotional balance, and it helps with acclimating to new surroundings and adapting for stressful situations. So I work in property preservation, and there can be a lot of work sometimes. We have a lot of inflow right now versus outflow. So it helps me if I take it first thing in the morning to kind of help with, manage my stress throughout the day that I'm having. Some people, we found it works better for them in the morning, like me, and others we found it works better in the evening. So I got a text this morning from my sister saying, oh, this adaptive is making me so sleepy. And she also participated in the sleep study. So I said, well, maybe you should take it at night and it would help you, stay more asleep. So she takes that, or she's going to try that with her Serenity capsules as well to help her with her sleep. Also, a fun fact, another one of my enrollees, Nicole, when we were doing our series, she found that, it helped her really sleep well at night. But at the same time, she's very petite and small. She found that it was making her lose weight. So that was something new that we've never had anybody say, is that it was helping her lose weight. So Stacy made the joke, like, what is it doing for you? Because it does not do that for me. And I found the same thing. It's not making me lose weight as well. So I think overall the supplements have curbed my appetite and helped me lose weight, and Adaptive does have something to do with it. So it can assist with, your stress during the day, or it can assist you to stay asleep at night. And you really just use this as needed. So sometimes I take 1 pill a day, but then other days, I'll find stressful moments and I'm like, okay, it's been some hours since I've taken one. So sometimes I'll take 1 or 2 a day. So you just really take this as needed. Next slide, please. Turmeric. Okay. I just started turmeric as well. So turmeric helps support a healthy inflammatory response in the body. It may help the body fight free radicals and protect the body from oxidative damage. And it combines the complementary benefits of both turmeric and with the essential oil and joint support of the, curcuminoids of the turmeric extract in a unique and convenient delivery system. So Doterra has found that it helps with the anti-inflammatory response, and turmeric, the curcuminoids are 11 times more bioavailable when combined with the oil. So turmeric is a very powerful thing to use. And it's also good when you're combining this with maybe the deep blue polyphenol complex. It helps with the anti-inflammatory response, as I said, and it just helps your body benefit overall in this form. And so it protects your body from damage. It supports the systems of the body all around. So I take this turmeric with my deep blue polyphenol complex. Also, yeah, you're right. You can combine it with the copaiba as well. So it will relieve like the muscle aches and pains combined with all that. And it helps you relax when combined with the copaiba, helps your body relax. Next, turmeric is also, I want to say, something that I use for my lower back pain and my feet pain for my plantar fasciitis. All right, the Serenity capsules. So Serenity relieves occasional sleeplessness. It's done wonders for me because I'm an insomniac and I maybe only get a couple hours of sleep a night. So I sometimes forget to take my Serenity, but I found when I do take my Serenity, I have to be going to bed right away because it really does relax my body and make me want to go to sleep. Promotes a healthy relaxation in sleep. It encourages restful sleep. Helps make a difference in the quality and ease of going to sleep. And it calms your nervous system and helps reduce stress. So it helps you get an overall refreshing sleep, and you don't feel groggy in the morning when you wake up. I used to take sleeping pills from the doctor, and I always felt groggy when I woke up in the morning. I felt like it was still in my body from the night before, even if I had 8 hours or more of sleep. So I like the Serenity capsules. It's really helps me with that. So maybe take it about 30 to 45 minutes before you're getting ready for bed. And also you should try to put your phone down and not turn the TV off so you can really help, calm your mind down, relax your mind, relax your body to focus on going to sleep. All right. In the next one, Amanda is going to take this over and talk about the next slides.
Hello. Okay. So, we're going to talk about phytoestrogen and bone nutrient. Okay, this is part of the doTERRA Women's Health Kit package, and it actually includes a roller of Claricom as well. So I bet some of you guys are already big fans of that Clary-Calm roller for hormone support. If you're not and you need that, you might want to grab that. It's great for cranky teenagers, and it's great for premenopause, perimenopause. It's great for also and everything in between. Pretty much, we need Clary-Calm. For lots of hormonal balancing needed. So what phytoestrogen does is it's all plant-based. There is no actual estrogen in this product. I know it's kind of like a misnomer because of what it's called, but what it's really supposed to mean is that it can act like estrogen without being estrogen. So it's not going to cause those problems that too much estrogen causes in the body. So that's why it's that completely plant-based. The actually main ingredient is flax. This is really supportive for your body as early as, teens getting their periods, up through everything. So it's not necessarily something that should only be taken at a certain age, but it's something that is really supportive for women at any age. And as I recall Dr. Hill saying a long time ago, when I heard him speak, he said, often you want to slip some to the men too, because they could also benefit from the plant-based ingredients that are in the phytoestrogen. You just can't tell them the name of the product because they'll flip out. But it really has nothing to do with being feminine or being, hormonal, but it really is just balancing out hormones. And so from what I understand, the phytoestrogen ingredients actually help break down the xenoestrogens that are the estrogens that are bad for our body. So they actually are active in helping break those down. So that's why it's really beneficial for our body, especially if we do have increased estrogen levels that we don't want. So bone nutrient is going to be supportive for healthy bones, heart, breast tissue. And this is definitely one that we focus on as we age for sure. But it also can be one that's really supportive of a younger person. I actually have given bone nutrient to my kids when they've broken bones. And obviously if they're casted, you can't get into that area. But I've done that for them with broken bones to just help build and strengthen the bone. So it's really good for any person that needs extra bone support if they just have weaker bones. So it would be good for any of those things. Okay, let's see. Yep. Okay, kind of made it through most of that. Let's talk about Mito 2 Max. You guys ever feel like you need an energy boost without a headache? I actually get headaches from coffee. I don't know if anyone else is like that. If you're like that, throw that in the chat box. I might be the only weird person that happens to. I drink half calf, and that is sometimes helpful, but I mostly try to drink tea because of that. It just doesn't make me feel good. And so that added caffeine just is not my friend. So for whatever reason, and I've always been like that. So what Mito 2 Max is going to do is that's going to help increase your stamina and mental energy, but also it doesn't contain any harmful stimulants. So it doesn't contain anything that's going to create that headache feeling or that too much caffeine or like you feel like you're on like speed running around. It's not like that. It's more like just that increased energy and especially mental energy. So that's something that's really important. So it's not necessarily a take first thing in the morning to wake up like your coffee. In fact, I've heard of a lot of people actually saying that they take it before bed, which is interesting, right? But that they wake up with more energy by taking it before bed. So it's a really interesting product, especially if you are, bless you, Kimberly.
Sorry.
Especially if you are looking for that added, energy increase. Okay. So let's talk about Zendocrine complex. So there are two different Zendocrine products. There are really three different Zendocrine products. These three Zendocrine products are tailored to the endocrine organs. Okay, so liver, kidneys, colon, lungs, right, skin. Um, the interesting thing about, so we have our Zendocrine oil and the Zendocrine soft gels, which are just the oil in soft gel form. Okay, those are not on here, obviously. Those are more targeted support when you have a critical issue with your endocrine system. Okay, I'm just trying to explain it like in real basic way of thinking. What the Zendocrine complex is it's more of a vitamin for your endocrine organs. So if you already know that kind of your liver numbers aren't great or your kidney function isn't doing as much as you would like it to be doing, or you just have some other issues with those endocrine organs, Zendocrine complex is a great everyday vitamin to feed those organs. So it just helps that detoxification that takes place in the endocrine organs, just that cleansing and filtering. It just makes that more efficient. So if you're really good, you could take 2 capsules, one in the morning and one in the evening. If you're like me and you just put them all in one little packet for the day, then it may not be that that organized, but it will still get you the support you need. Um, and yes, of course, it can be enhanced with the Zendocrine blend or soft gels if you need that, but it may not rise to the level of needing that. But it's just nice to feel like you have that vitamin that's aimed just for those endocrine organs. Okay, so then we have Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex. So I love this. Some of the things that I've heard about taking the Yarrow Palm, feedback I've heard, one, increased hair growth and nail growth, fast nail growth, fast and thicker hair growth. So who doesn't want that? As well as, helping with complexion, providing firmness, reducing that skin imperfection. During our essential skincare week, we're going to talk a lot more about Yarrow Palm. So I'm not going to go into too much detail about it. But what I love about, well, actually, so many of the products that doTERRA offers is that they have many different uses. So I love taking the Yarrow Palm complex for my hair, for my nails, for my skin, but it actually also has zinc in it. And that is helping support my immune system. So when we say it provides a powerful oxidant support, it's not just that collagen feature, but it's also promoting that immune function, and helping reduce stress, the oxidative stress on our cells. So that can be really, really helpful. So I'm actually having my kids take one of each of these a day just to get that extra zinc in there. Aside from, just good hair growth and everything else, as they're developing into teenagers. But yeah, so it's kind of multifaceted. So it's not just for beauty or just for, anti-aging, but it has so many different components to it. It's something I suggested for a friend going through chemotherapy, once she finishes chemo and wants to start growing her hair back. So, it has a lot of different components to it. Okay, so we have our sample daily schedule, and I don't remember, Kim, is this the part you're taking over? I'm so sorry.
Yes, I
Am I doing
can.
this
I
part?
sure can. All right. So
You got it.
they recommend that you sit down and write this out, but how much time do we all really have to sit down and write out a daily sample schedule? So I just recommend that you really try them out and see, what works well for you. Like, for example, if it doesn't work in the morning or it makes you sleepy, maybe take it later on for bed or things like that. You really have to create your own schedule and what works for you and when you would like these pills. Like maybe if you're feeling a little bit, groggy or in the day or tired after lunch, maybe take your LLV, a couple of LLVs. Then I personally split mines up, and I take half with my first meal of the day, and then I take half with dinner, because it's just too much for my body to take them all at once and things like that. So just really create your own schedule, try it out, see what works for you, and when it's best for you to take these pills. I also carry my pills with me if I forget sometimes in the morning, because I do, and try to keep them like right by my desk in the kitchen with me, so that I can remember, hey, you need to take these immediately. Or sometimes I'll keep them by the diffuser, because that's what I start first thing in the morning when I wake up. So I can remember, okay, you need to take these, or maybe by any other medications you may have. So yeah, that's that one. Am I doing this one, Amanda, or are you doing this one?
I don't know. We'll just keep switching back and forth.
Okay, go ahead.
We'll just make it fun for you guys. I'll jump in. So this is what a sample wellness box would look like on loyalty rewards. If you are not on loyalty rewards yet, the only takeaway here is that you're just missing out on a lot of free products and little bonuses that doTERRA really gives for customers who are loyal. I mean, that's really what it's about. Customers who are finding different reasons to use doTERRA products versus something in the supermarket or, over the counter. So because of that, we actually get up to 30% of our spending back in points. So, and we can use those points towards free products. So it's a neat program, Loyalty Rewards, where you can order anything from $1 to unlimited that month. It is a monthly order, but it's like a subscription based. So every month you can change it. You can change what you want. If in 1 month it's just not, you've had a lot of expenses, you just reduce what you're going to get that month. But the real benefit when you're talking about nutrition and supplements is that not only are you able to get the lifelong vitality pack at an amazing price on loyalty rewards, but you also have discounted add-ons. So like that deep blue polyphenol complex, that's amazing for people with chronic pain and really any pain. That's $59.50 off, wholesale by itself. But if you buy that with a lifelong vitality pack, it's only $20. So you have significant savings there. Yeah, and definitely use your points when they add up to start getting some of the more expensive products that you don't want to spend the money on. So absolutely. So here is an example of what you might do with your sample wellness box to maximize all of the free products available. So you would get a free product of the month at 125 points. Just by getting your lifelong vitality pack, your Terrazyme and PB Assist as add-ons, then your turmeric and serenity, and then capping that off with that lemon that you're going to add to your water for detox. That's going to provide you that amazing foundation. You're going to maximize points, you're going to maximize free products. And especially if you do start using our supplements, you're going to want to be ordering them monthly. So it makes sense for you to get paid back for ordering that monthly. So like if you went to the grocery store and bought your like Centrum or like over the counter kind of vitamins, or you went to your vitamin store, like maybe they have a punch card or something, but chances are they're not going to give you 10% to 30% back in free product. So you really benefit this way when you're able to take advantage of these amazing products on our loyalty rewards program. I'm going to flip the slide and let Kim talk about our wellness kits.
I'm so excited about these wellness kits. So these are the kits that are available when you're more wanting targeted areas of focus. So we all need, with the pandemic and everything that's going on with our country, immunity. the Mind and Mood, and the Relief Kit. So these are just the options available to you when you want more targeted areas. And they come in 3 kits. You have to start with month 1 and cycle through them all. But you get a lot of extra add-ons that you can add for discounted rates when you do buy these kits. And they're very affordable for everyone. I love using my deep blue ball that came in that kit one. Like, it's just amazing to roll your feet on. It's not going to be destroyed from any amount of weight that's put on it. And it really rubs out the bottom of my foot. I would be interested to learn how anybody else really uses it, like on their back or their shoulders or anything like that. So these are the 3 kits available. I haven't been disappointed yet. And I love all the add-ons that you may not be able to get, that you're not able to get on, the regular Doterra site from day to day, where you can only get it through these kits. So I'm excited also about that little deep blue refill to take with me places. So yeah.
Yeah, the deep blue, that refill bottle with the rollers on it, it's so cool. Everybody in my house is like arguing over it. It has to stay in the kitchen now because everybody's trying to like pocket it. And you get only one. So, but I did find my deep blue ball, that the ball that came in the month 1 relief kit. My son hid it, but I found it.
You found it since earlier?
Where was it? Where is it? But it's pretty awesome. It's the best thing. Let me just 1 sec, and I'm gonna give everybody the secret code word. That way you have it. And so tomorrow when you get an email, so look for the email that has this replay, and then it also has the link to the survey to indicate that you were here tonight, so that you get credit towards your graduation and that free gift. Our secret code word tonight is going to be wellness kit. That's what we're talking about right now. Wellness kit. So perfect. Thank you for throwing that in the chat box. And I'm going to flip the slide.
All right. So here are some monthly ordering tips. Set your date before the 15th so that you can always get that free oil of the month. My dates jump around personally, because if there's stuff that I'm still looking at, I might need to push it back a little bit, but I know it's going to be, at that 125. So I'm going to get that free product of the month. I'm excited to get the Litsea that we received. So Doterra will send you an email 2 days before your order processes, so it can remind you. And you can also opt into the text reminder. I miss my emails sometimes, so the text reminder is really good, a good reminder for me personally. So all of the items that the money you have spent, Amazon, Target, Walmart, anywhere for supplements and household basics, you're actually going to be earning points. So if you really want to earn those points, you have to remember that you have to have your product value points be at a minimum of 50 PV in order to start gaining those points to come back to you to, spend on some of your favorites. So right now I am saving mine up. I don't know what I want, but I think I want that liter of the deep blue because we run out of it too fast. You just run out too fast. So I think Amanda said, it lasts for like a year. So
yeah, I think it's 7 tubes of deep blue rub in the liter.
That's amazing. Maybe more people that use it more. Like, I like to use it on my feet sometimes too, and it helps me relax before bed. So that's what I'm saving mine for. And then one day I'm gonna get another Melissa again sometime.
That's right. Yeah, I don't think it'll be a BOGO again for a long time.
Yeah.
So speaking of BOGO, before we move on, for you guys that are still on with us, if you're watching a Tuesday, this doesn't apply to you anymore. But on Monday the 16th, is our special BOGO box day. This is the day where you get 10 oils for the price of 5. Yes, that is true. 10 oils for the price of 5. There are some pretty awesome oils in that collection. The five oils that we know, well, we know six actually, are On Guard, which is always a favorite, Adaptive, which is always a favorite, Peppermint. I mean, who doesn't need peppermint? Copaiba, and then one called Northern Escape. That is something that we have not had in the US market before. So that's an exciting new one that I think is meant for some respiratory support. And then today's deal on its own was buy Adaptive, get a free bottle of ylang ylang. So if you're getting that BOGO box, you know that the sixth oil is ylang ylang. So that means there are four more that we don't know yet, but you can only get the BOGO box today. And it's $156.50 for 10 oils. So think about that. That is a pretty amazing deal. So if you haven't gotten that yet, jump on it, and it's not sold out yet. So hopefully there's still room for plenty of people to get in on it tonight.
Do you think that if they don't sell out, that there's a possibility they may extend it to sell out? Or no, because that membership is free.
I honestly don't know.
Plus, you're getting the book, right, too?
Yeah, it's an ebook, but yes, I'm not sure. I have not seen them extend a BOGO box before, but well, maybe they.
I thought they did on the last one when they didn't run out. They pushed it to the next day. But also, we didn't get all these great things, and
Yeah,
that's one that we're getting in this.
I honestly, I have no advanced information on that. But I would try to get it today. And yeah, if you know anyone that is not a customer yet, a wholesale customer yet, like you are, but they want to be, that BOGO box, that same $156.50 is going to include their membership today. So reach out if you know someone that really needs that box, that is not a member yet, and we can definitely hook them up. So, reach out to the person that invited you to this call. So that is the conclusion of our product piece, our nutrition and supplements portion of this wellness education series. So we appreciate you being here. I am going to stay on for just about 5 minutes. I'm going to run through it pretty quickly, and I'm going to talk about the joy of sharing oils. But before I do that, I just want to say thank you to Kimberly. She is a fairly new wellness advocate with us, but she was a customer for a long time before she became a wellness advocate and actually pursued a little bit of the business side. So we're very happy to have her, and just really thankful that she was willing to come on and teach tonight, because a lot of people are nervous about teaching, and so we just really love when people get engaged and jump in and decide to help teach. So thank you so much. That was amazing, and really, really appreciated. So I'm going to dive quickly into, such sweet comments in the chat box. I'm going to dive into the joy of sharing oils. If you guys haven't heard this yet, I would definitely stay on and listen for a few minutes so that you can actually hear a little bit about what we do and why we do it. Okay. So we're going to talk a little bit about why doTERRA, why now, and we're going to talk about that because I think this is really important to know that doTERRA is the largest essential oil company in the world. They continue to push that $2 billion mark, which was, the growth rate of doTERRA pretty much rivals Apple. So think about that one. The first 10 years of Apple pretty much rivaled doTERRA's first 10 years. So that's pretty darn impressive for an essential oil company. But we've got some of the most tested and most trusted oils on the market that we work with doctors and hospitals. We just rolled out the doTERRA wing of a cancer center. It's an integrative cancer center teaching about healthy eating, healthy lifestyle, so much more than just chemotherapy in and out. So I just love that we're changing the face of healthcare in that way, helping doctors see and understand that there's alternative and holistic ways to address different issues, not solely the Western medicine methods. So an integrative approach is what we really appreciate. So our oils are also ethically and sustainably sourced because we work directly with farmers and we make fair and on-time payments to those farmers. We work with communities. We help build communities around the world. We don't just build farms, make farms and get oils from farms. Like we actually work with farmers and communities with an emphasis on sustainability and an emphasis on, helping that community thrive into the future. So we have over 120 markets open in countries around the world. This is something that is very difficult with a direct sales company. Often companies are either really great in Asia or doing really well in Europe or doing really well in the US, but they often don't have the multiple markets as successful. And we can honestly say that we're successful in every single market we've gone into. It's really impressive, even Latin America, Central America, lots of different markets, Australia, all over the place. So, and we have amazing leaders in all of those markets as well. We have a great compensation plan, and so much of that is triggered because we have a high retention rate of 65% customer loyalty. So part of that is because how amazing our LRP program is for our loyalty rewards and how much we reward our customers, but also just speaks to how great the products are because 65% of doTERRA are not people building a business. Probably less than 15% of the over 10 million customers are actually building a business. So as you can see, you could not possibly rely on that retention rate based on your business builders alone. So we have a lot of happy customers because our products are amazing and they work. That is so cool. Stephanie writes that her daughter works at a hospital and they give peppermint to patients with nausea. That's exactly right. And that I love that because they don't just need to give them medicine, right? They don't just need to give them more medicine on top of their medicine to control the nausea, which is a side effect of something else. So I love that integrative approach. doTERRA is also a privately owned company, and that's really important, and they're debt free. That's really important because there's just no outside say. So you don't have shareholders that have a say in the product or the pricing or the compensation plan for advocates or anything like that. It's coming straight from the ownership team. Okay, so quick questions you may have. How do I make money? How much time is involved? Is this something that could work for me? And then where do I go from here? What's the next step? Um, okay, so oh, I love the comments. Okay, oh, poor things, working on the COVID floor, using peppermint in their masks to assist with hot flashes. Yeah, it's no joke with I mean the the PPE that they're wearing. And for all of you guys, there's so many different ways to, add essential oils to your masks to help you just breathe better, be more comfortable, be calmer. So many different things that you can do. So yes, we would love to teach you all of those different tips and tricks on that stuff. Okay, so the quick way of how do I make money? We basically talk to people, listen to their concerns, sample them for a health concern or health priority, teach them about why this might be effective, enroll them. So, in other words, help them become a wholesale customer, and then support them with continuing education, which is what we're doing tonight. So as you can see here, there's a wide range of what you can actually do with this business. You can, and everybody is in a different place. Some people want to get their products paid for. Some people want to supplement their income. Some people want to retire off of their income. Some people want to hand down their doTERRA account as part of their estate, for their children and grandchildren. So there are a lot of different reasons to build this business, and there is no right or wrong answer. You can do whatever amount of building that you want to do. You can just share to pay for your products and help other people feel better. So many different ways that you can go with this. Okay, so from a time perspective, um, typically to get your oils paid for, you usually need to put in like 3 to 5 hours per week of doing those things of sampling, inviting, enrolling, and supporting. So really just helping people. Um, if you want to supplement your income, it's more like 5 to 15 hours a week. You're doing a little bit more prospecting. You're looking for leaders to work with you. You're doing a little more than that. Replacing your income, maybe 15 to 30 hours a week, definitely not less than 15 hours a week to truly replace your income. But even at the high end, 30 hours a week isn't bad compared to most jobs. I know as an attorney, I worked 60 to 80 hours a week easily. So that wouldn't be a bad price to pay for some residual income. Okay, so could this work for you? Are you someone that's passionate about oils? You love people, love taking care of people, love helping people with their situations. And then can you follow a system and get things done? We have an amazing system that teaches us from the beginning to the end how we can build our businesses. So we have so much opportunity here. Um, if you are a wholesale customer, which you are already, you can upgrade your account to Wellness Advocate for free, and you set up a 100-point LRP so that you can earn commission. And that's it. That's literally all your overhead. You don't have to buy a package. You don't have to do anything else. You are already a wholesale customer, so you already have LRP. That's really all you have to do. So reach out for help so we can plug you into our training and resources. And then you just get to start making your list of who you want to sample and start sampling. That is pretty much the basic steps of what we do. Um, so thank you guys for being here tonight. I appreciate those of you guys who stayed on to the end, and looking forward to having you on next week for non-toxic living. So this is another great opportunity to learn about how you can make some really healthy changes in your home that are going to help reduce the toxic load that's on your body. So we look forward to seeing you guys next week. Make sure to look out for the email that comes out tomorrow that will have the survey link so you can get credit for being here tonight. Okay, you guys, thank you so much. And thank you again, Kimberly. Great presentation. Really appreciate your help. And good night, everyone.